Now that the World Series is over, celebrate the holidays like a mother. A Bad Mom's Christmas is the follow-up sequel to the 2016 movie Bad Moms. A Bad Mom's Christmas is about the same three mothers from the first movie who now have Christmas approaching and feel burnt out from all the stress and expectations that come with the holidays, only to have matters made worse when each of their mothers decides to visit them unannounced. The movie starts out reintroducing us to the three main leads played by Mila Kunis, Kristen Bell, and Kathryn Hahn. Mila Kunis is kind of the leader of the pack and gets most of the screen time. Kristen Bell's character is somewhat gullible, girlish, and just a little weird. Kathryn Hahn's character is the rebel of the pack who kind of lives life by the seat of her pants and makes a lot of inappropriate and off-color remarks. She gets some of the best lines in this movie, especially in the beginning. Each of them juggle parenthood and their boyfriends or husbands. The movie starts out with a bang, with some great one-liners, and gave me hope that the rest of the movie would keep the same momentum. However, once each of our main characters' mothers comes to visit them out of the blue, that's when things start taking a wrong turn in the movie. First of all, only in Hollywood do you have a situation where three different moms visit you out of the blue at exactly the same time. I mean, come on. But okay, I let it slide in hopes that this reality would work itself out. Just like the three main lead characters, their mothers have their own quirky traits. Mila Kunis's mom is played by Christine Baranski, and she's a control freak who throws money at every situation and gives her daughter backhand compliments. Of the three moms, hers is the only one that visits with her father. Kristen Bell's mom, Cheryl Hines, lacks common sense in respecting the boundaries of her daughter and just clings to her a bit too much. Like Kathryn Hahn's character, her mother, played by Susan Sarandon, is a worse version of her, who only comes to visit her when she needs money and still acts like an immature hippie. The movie objectifies men very much in the same way that women have been objectified. Even Peter Gallagher, as Mila Kunis's father, clearly had fun with his character and lent some maturity to the role, especially his dialogue with Mila Kunis's character, Amy. However, even he was objectified by being portrayed as a man who waited on his overpowering wife on hand and foot, even ironing her pajamas before bed. This movie is rated R and is raunchier and more profane than the first movie, with children spouting profanities and excessively sexually suggestive scenes being shown, surprising and thankfully without any nudity. But it comes close. Once the older mothers arrived, the jokes were cute at first, but just became stale and tiresome when they were rehashed again and again. The whole second half of the movie was almost difficult to watch, as the jokes that actually landed were too far spread apart. We get the obligatory drunk scenes where being under the influence seems to be the only way to have fun, and we also get montages of silliness with each of the characters and their mothers, but it all falls flat with uneven pacing and predictability almost to the point of boredom. The movie arc that follows was so cliche, with each of the older mothers coming to their senses of how ineffective their parenting skills were and reforming their ways at the end. I give A Bad Mom's Christmas a 50% rating. Though no masterpiece, I like the original Bad Moms movie and I really wanted to like this one. Unfortunately, it suffers from sequelitis, which is basically repeating some of the elements of the first movie, but just not as well. Because of the graphic and profane nature of this movie, I wouldn't recommend bringing any children under 18 with you. Otherwise, you're probably a bad mom yourself. But if you want a female night out, I think you actually might enjoy the movie a lot more than I did. There were a lot of laughs from females in the audience, probably more as a result from shock than actually any witty humor that made sense. There were about 30% of males in the audience, and I didn't hear any laughter from them. A Bad Mom's Christmas just kind of came out at the wrong time, with Thor dominating the box office and also the World Series happening right around the release of this movie. It really had the worst timing you could probably imagine for a movie of this time. But at the same time, it's kind of counter-programming for all those who went to see Thor. So the reviews for A Bad Mom's Christmas are average to low in general. Movie-loving friends, I value your thoughts. After you see A Bad Mom's Christmas, I'd like to get your opinions. How do you think it compared to the original? Comment below and be sure to subscribe to get more movie reviews with opening weekend audience reactions every week. Let's fill the minutes with real minutes. Here are a few comments from some of the audience members I got to talk to.
It was freaking hilarious from the beginning to the end. You're gonna laugh your ass off. Oh my fucking god, it's hilarious.
It was touching too. Yeah. It's a good movie to watch with your mom.
You'll cry with your mom. Yeah. It's a good one. We took my mom for her birthday, so
yes,
it's a good one.
Go watch it.
Sisters, niece, and mom and daughter.
Yes.
Yeah,
it's a great movie.
Recommend it.
It was very entertaining. I liked how everybody came together at the end because it was crazy in the middle. I just loved it. I want to get to come back and see it again.
Well, I think it's a good mother and daughter movie, especially after doing all the Christmas shopping. They'll enjoy it.
Bad Mom 2, Mom 2 Christmas was awesome. It is true, like in the beginning it had like a lot of funny parts. Towards the end it kind of like, I don't know how to say it, but it's kind of, I liked it. It's almost kind of like the first one, but I think I like this one better. I just hope they do one for just the moms, because it's going to be awesome, I think. And I loved it. You guys should watch it.
Thanks for watching my review on Real Minutes. If you enjoyed the video, please remember to click like or subscribe.